What's up, everybody? It's your boy Chris back with another video talking about what free agents we should get this right now for our playoff push and what would help us in the postseason if we got them. And we can sign all these guys right now because they free agents at the moment, and you can sign free agents anytime. We finna get into the video, and these guys can help us go through the playoffs and get us at least to the NFC Championship. A couple of these guys kind of probably washed up because they ain't been on the team in a minute, but they can still be good and help us win some more games because they are better than some of our players we have. Let's get into the video. The first guy we have right here is Kenny Stills. The last time he played was a couple weeks ago. He's a great player. He played on the Texans. Like a couple weeks ago, they released him because he wanted to be released so he can go to a playoff contender. And now that we're a playoff contender, he can help us a lot because we have problems with our wide receiver too. Cam Sims and Steven Sims and Isaiah Wright, they're all very inconsistent. So we need a consistent wide receiver number 2. We still got to see Antonio Gandy Golden. He should be back this week, activated this week, because we only have one more time to act. This is our last week we have to activate him, but I would still like us to get Kenny Stills because Kenny Stills is a good veteran wide receiver that can be good right now. So, yeah. If you hear anybody in the background, just ignore it. But, yeah, like, he's a good deep pass catcher, got decent speed. But the thing is, he did play with Deshaun with some great quarterbacks. He played with all great quarterbacks. He's never really played with a bad quarterback. Don't add me because I'm not sure, but I know he played with Breeze and Watson for sure. So, it looks like when he played for the Dolphins, I don't know who he played with. So I think he might have played with a bad QB at the Dolphins, but it couldn't be as bad as our quarterback situation right now. But I think we should sign Kenny Stills before playoffs and get him into the offense, and let's use him on our playoff run as wide receiver number 2. Our next person is what everybody thinks we should get. Earl Thomas. I think he's our second most needed, free safety. He's a free safety, and as y'all know, our free safety, Deshazor Everett, just went down. And you're probably saying, yeah, we got Jeremy Reeves. Reeves is a good backup. He's a good player. He played good Sunday. I like how he plays. Reeves is a great player, but if Reeves get hurt, guess who's coming in? Dirty 30. Troy Trashkey, because Troy Apke is just horrible. Troy Apke is a bad player. He just sucks so bad. I don't understand how he gets in the NFL, but you don't want to see him on the field. So I think we need to get more depth. Get Earl Thomas. He can still come in, be a starter. Just get him in there. He can be a starter. Reeves can be the backup. Still give Reeves ample amount of snaps because he deserves it. He's been here all year doing his thing, and I think Ryan just needs to get over his pettiness and go ahead and sign Earl Thomas. And the next guy, it'll be the same way. I think he should sign Earl Thomas, get over this. I think we should go with the guys on the team already type attitude because I think we need to sign them for the playoffs, like right now. Next guy, this is another free safety I think we should go after, Eric Reed. He recently played for Carolina Panthers last year. He played for Ron Rivera, so this is why he should bring him in. The thing about him is we did try to bring him into our practice squad, get him, acclimated with the playbook and stuff, but he did not take the deal. I guess he felt like at the time we weren't good enough, or he just wasn't trying to be on the practice squad, which I understand because he has a lot of talent to be on the practice squad. But Ron Rivera was just trying to get him to work his way back up. I guess he didn't understand that. But now that we're a playoff contender, and I feel like if we give him the 53-man roster contract. I feel like he'll come to us. So I think Ron just needs to get over his pettiness with this one and just, go ahead and sign him. So I feel like that's what he should do and go ahead and sign this guy. I don't understand why he just won't just sign him. Him and Earl Thomas very good free safeties. They can be way better than Reeves and Apke, and they'll give us more depth. Because if Jeremy Reeves get hurt, you gotta see Cole Luke and Troy Apke, bro. And nobody wants to see them because Apke is not a good player, bro. I don't even know how he got a captain badge and all that. No, bro. Apke is trash. But Eric Reed, yeah, that's it for him. Another player I think we should get, this is Taylor Gabriel, free agent wide receiver. He's very speedy wide receiver, 5'7". Could be like a sneaky wide receiver number 3. He also used to be kind of a main target for the Bears, other than like Allen Robinson. Yeah, I'm sorry I had to show the clips of him messing over us, but look. He's really a good wide receiver number 2, but he could be a sneaky number 3, another target for Dwayne Haskins or Alex Smith. Better than Steven Sims. He's a better speedy guy than Steven Sims, and Steven Sims drops a lot of passes. He catches his passes, as you can see these deep balls here he's catching here. So, yeah, I feel like we should go ahead and get him. The only young wide receivers I really think could be good on our team that we have now is Gandy Golden, Isaiah Wright, and Robert Foster can be good, too. He's a speedy guy. He's a good guy, too. But Robert Foster and Steven Sims should not be playing. Demaryius Thomas, another veteran wide receiver that could help us win. He could be a wide receiver number 2, number 3, just as a backup veteran target. He could be wide receiver number 4. He could be a backup veteran target. Like I was saying on the last clip, when I was talking about Taylor Gabriel, I do believe he can play, still good. He's pretty old. He's one of the more slower wide receivers, just a pass catcher. He's still a threat because he can run his routes and catch the passes great. He has enough speed, you know what I'm saying? He's like a Michael Thomas, He's going to run those slants and those deep route posts and Moss wide receivers that got hands. He's not one of those that's just going to outrun everybody for the ball, you know what I'm saying? And I think we don't have one of those guys as much. Terry's kind of in the middle. But we don't really have none of those guys that just, big wide receivers that's going to go up and catch a pass. And I think we need to bring one of those in. And I think we need to bring a couple of veteran wide receivers in. I think Kenny Stills and Demaryius Thomas is the ones. I think for Steven Sims, we can bump him down and bring in Taylor Gabriel, which none of these probably won't happen because Ron Rivera believes that our receivers that we have now we can play with, but we can't because Steven Sims and them drop too many passes. So next, I messed up the beginning. I'm going to start talking when the thing's fixed. But back talking about what I was talking about last time. Like I was saying, Ron Rivera believes they good, but they drop a lot of passes. I feel like we should move on from them and just get those guys I was just talking about for the playoff push. But into key linebacker. We all know the weakest spot on our defense is linebacker. We have a very great top 10 defense. Well, top 5 defense because we're the top 5 defense. We're number 4. Number 3, number 4. At one point we was number 1 pass D. But our low spot in our defense is definitely linebacker. We're gonna need somebody else other than Cole Holcomb. Cole Holcomb is our only linebacker, and plus he's on he just got hurt. So yeah, that's the end. I think the clip finna end. But Kiko Alonso, I don't know, it's gonna start back up. It says welcome to 49ers. I'm pretty sure the 49ers released him a couple weeks later. But, that's the another linebacker, Nigel Bradham. Back to what I was trying to say on the other clip because that clip ended very shortly. But like I was saying, we need a linebacker. That's the weakest spot on our defense. Our only great linebacker is Cole Holcomb, maybe KPL, but they're both injured. We signed a linebacker today. I'm going to make a video on that soon. But I think we should sign these linebackers too. They're very, very good linebackers. Nigel Bradham and Kiko Alonso, very good linebackers. We should bring them in for our playoff push. They'll make our defense way better, give us more depth at linebacker too, because our linebacker, Sean Deion Hamilton, just went on IR. He sucks. Anyway, he really isn't doing that great. And Thomas Davis, he's old and slow and can't play no more. But he did pretty good Sunday, so I'll give him that. Who else? Khalid Hudson played decent, but I feel like we need, linebackers that know how to play. They, already know what they're doing, not rookies that we just gotta throw out there just because we're trying to win the playoff. We gotta win the division, and when we get into the playoffs, we gotta do it. Last person, and I got him last. I forgot to tell y'all that in the order they're in is the most we need them to the least we need. We don't really need Delanie Walker, but he would be a great pickup for the playoffs. If Logan Thomas get hurt, we have no tight end. Sprinkles trash. Himmicky, I think that's his name. He's hurt, I think. Yeah, and we got Marcus Ball. All those dudes suck. Thaddeus Moss can be good, right? But he's not. He's on IR for the rest of the year. But yeah, that's almost the end of the video. But I think we should pick him up as a tight end too. If Logan Thomas don't get hurt, if Logan Thomas does get hurt, we can move him to number one. But that's what I think we should do. With if we get Delanie Walker, I hope we get him. He's a great run blocking tight end. He can also catch passes. He's a very, very great tight end. I think him and Logan Thomas will match perfectly. A lot of people don't want him to come because he's pretty old, but hey, it doesn't matter. I feel like we should pick all these guys up, and we can start. But yeah, that's the end of this video. I hope we pick all these guys up to help us go through the playoffs. I think this will make the playoffs give us a way better shot at making it to the Super Bowl if that's what we actually want to do, or if we just want to make the playoffs and go out in first round. We can keep the guys we have, but I think if we want to win, we should go pick up these guys if we want to make it far in the playoffs, because I do think we can make it far. We're going to have to stick with the quarterbacks we got because it is what it is. But I think if we want to win, get through at least 2 rounds of the playoffs, because I think 2-3 rounds is as much as we can get through the playoffs with our defense.